So there you have it. I was kind of joking about the airplane. I mean, gosh, it's like living in Dulles.
Stay off the cuff, that's OFF. Show them bars to the worldwide net. All the drinks made yet, pass one to me. Blessed he, the old-fashioned king, the old-fashioned king.
Virginia is for Grubbers. We are back again with another Old Fashioned Friday. For the entire month of October, we're doing fall-themed Old Fashions. This week, we're coming to you from Old Town Alexandria, Virginia. Today, we're at Ada's on the River, and we have a fig Old Fashioned, very fall-esque, if you will, with a little fig. It's also got a fig simple syrup in it, which we'll dive into in a second. If you just tuned into our channel, we are Virginia's for Grubbers. We do a series every single Friday called Old Fashioned Friday, where we review Old Fashions off of cuatro things. 0 to 3 on appearance, first sip, overall taste. 0 to 1 on overall ambiance. Right next to DCA, ambiance is messing me up already because we got 19 airplanes flying over every 30 seconds. Regardless of that, still beautiful location because we got the Potomac behind us. Some people argue that the Potomac isn't beautiful. I grew up on the Susquehanna River. Visit that river, come back, talk to me about the Potomac. You'll fall in love with it. All right, let's jump into this. First thing, appearance. Okay, nice size glass, decently elegant glass, nice single cube, beautiful little half fig here. What else would you expect on a fig old fashioned but to have the fig in there? No clarified ice. Price point, $25. We stress on clarified ice on every single old fashioned that we review. I think it's one of the most important, if not the most important things to include inside your old fashioned. If you don't have it, you don't have it. But if you're selling an old fashioned for over a $20 price point, I think it's essential. Nonetheless, still looks decent. Max score you can get without clarified ice is 2.5. This one, we're gonna go 2.3. We're gonna jump into this first sip. Fig old fashioned, made with a Maker's Mark Private Select, which we'll jump into as well. Here we go, first sip. When you include things that are not typically included in an old fashioned, like apple, fig, whatever, cinnamon, you expect it to be a little bit on the sweeter side. So I anticipated it being a little too sweet. Not the case at all. Incredibly clean, very smooth, very well balanced. You taste the fig, but it's not overbearing. You're not gonna drink this and think, oh, this is way too sweet for my preference. Very well balanced, very clean. Again, they're using a Maker's Mark Private Select. What is a Private Select? Maker's Mark does a system. They don't just pick a barrel. They go in and you pick 5 staves that you can select. There's 1,001 combinations of different Maker's Mark Private Selects that you can have. 5 staves and you can use up to 10. So you can go 1, 1, 1, 1, 6. You can go 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, whatever. It has to be 10. You don't have to use all 5, but it just has to be 10. So you could go 9, 1, 0, 0, 0. This one is the Old Town Batch, specifically made for Old Town Alexandria. It was done amongst 10 different restaurants that were a part of this collaboration, if you will, for Maker's Mark. Again, here's the staves here. See, they got 2, 1, 3, 2, 2. It's gonna add up to 10. Also, if you come to Old Town and you go to any of the establishments that are participating that have this bottle, they're gonna give you this passport. This is the Maker's Mark passport. And if you see right here, Ada's on the River, I got the Maker's Mark stamp. If you get the stamp at all 10 locations, Maker's Mark is gonna give you a beautiful t-shirt. If Maker's Mark, if you could send me that t-shirt, greatly appreciate it. Love y'all. But super dope. Ada's on the River. You see Captain Gregory's, Josephine, King's Ransom, which we've actually done an Old Fashioned Friday at. A number of different places that are participating, Virtue Feed and Grain, one of our favorites, in the Private Select Barrel Passport Program. Highly recommend that. Right now is Old Town's cocktail week, so all these restaurants are doing different things on different days, whether it's a cocktail tasting class, whether it's a cocktail education class. We just did Art on the Rocks, which is a beautiful collaboration with Suntory, Jim Beam, and some beautiful artwork by local artists here. There's a whole bunch going on. As far as first sip goes, clean, well balanced, not too sweet. Shout out DCA. I think I'm gonna go 2.6 on first sip. We're gonna jump into this overall, then we're gonna talk about the ambiance and the pilots at DCA in 1 second. It's still clean, man. I really like it. The purpose of October was to shoot fall old fashions. I want some deep, rich fall flavors. This has it. Ambiance, Ada's on the River. There's an inside, there's an outside. Inside, they have a beautiful bar as soon as you walk in. There's also a beautiful open air kitchen. And they also have this massive, beautiful patio, which is obviously right here on the river. So you get some dope views. You get some nice ambiance of 19,000 airplanes flying over every 30 seconds. It's a beautiful thing. We really like it here. 1 out of 1 for ambiance. We'll jump into this overall. Let me hit this fig once. On time for the fig now. Not clarified, but still holding up fairly well. Last sip, here we go. It's a beautiful second episode for our fall edition of Old Fashioned Friday. It's well balanced. They have the fig. Tastes very fall-esque. We're gonna go 2.5 on overall. There we have it with the Maker's Mark Private Select Old Town Batch. Fig Old Fashioned. 8 is on the River. Virginia is for Grubbers. 8.4. Cheers.